What's worth more than a private jet, fits in your pocket, and can disappear without a trace? Diamonds. February 16, 2003, Antwerp, Belgium. The world's most secure vault has been cracked open like a piggy bank. $100 million in diamonds, gold, and jewelry gone. But here's the crazy part. Not a single alarm went off. This is Leonardo Notarbartolo, and he just pulled off what experts called impossible. The perpetrators walked out the front door like ghosts. This is the story of the Antwerp diamond heist, dubbed the crime of the century. The fortress, the Antwerp Diamond District, 4 city blocks where billions of dollars change hands daily. The heart of this diamond empire stands a fortress disguised as an office building, the Antwerp Diamond Center. 12 stories hiding secrets worth more than small nations. 2 floors below street level lies the most secure vault in the world. 10 layers of security designed by paranoid engineers who assumed their creation was impenetrable. A combination dial with over 100 million possible sequences. A 3-ton solid steel door rated to withstand 12 hours of continuous drilling. Seismic sensors detect the slightest vibration. Motion detectors sweep corridors in memorized patterns. 2 metal plates create an invisible magnetic field. Break it, trigger the alarm. Security Chief Honoré van Debrant tells visitors with absolute confidence, "This vault is impossible to rob. You would need to be a magician." He has no idea that 2 floors above, a magician has already begun his greatest trick. The magician arrives. Leonardo Notarbartolo steps off the train at Antwerp Central Station. Middle-aged Italian in expensive clothing, leather briefcase, confident stride. To any observer, clearly a successful businessman. But Notarbartolo is not a businessman. He is Italy's most successful jewelry thief. A ghost who has spent 20 years perfecting the impossible heist. Turin police know his name, but can never prove his crimes. Now he has come to Antwerp, drawn by the impenetrable vault, the ultimate challenge. But first, he must become invisible. So Notarbartolo does what he does best. He disappears into a role. He establishes himself as a legitimate gem dealer, creating an identity so convincing that merchants invite him to private auctions. Most importantly, he rents office space inside the Antwerp Diamond Center itself. Suite 478. Legal access to a building that should be beyond criminal reach. For 3 years, he badges through security daily, smiles at guards, becomes part of the furniture, invisible in plain sight. But while playing legitimate businessman, he's conducting the most sophisticated surveillance operation in criminal history. He photographs the vault with cameras hidden in pen bodies. The security systems designed to keep criminals out become familiar territory for a man with legitimate credentials. The Dream Team. From across Europe, Notarbartolo recruits his crew. Not common criminals, but specialists. Ferdinando Finotto, the monster. A tall, muscular man who can crack any safe. His fingers can feel vibrations through 3 feet of steel. Pietro Tavano specializes in electronic systems. He can make cameras see what he wants them to see. Elio Dionorio, the genius. An electronics expert who speaks the language of alarm systems like a native. And the mysterious King of Keys, one of the best key forgers in the world. His identity remains unknown to this day. They rent a warehouse outside Antwerp, building a perfect recreation of the vault area. Motion detectors, thermal sensors, magnetic field generators identical to the systems protecting $100 million in diamonds. They practice hundreds of times. Every step choreographed, every movement timed to the second. 2 years of preparation transforming impossible theories into executable reality. The key to everything. The vault requires 2 things, an electronic combination and a physical key. Only 3 keys exist, held by executives who guard them religiously. But Notarbartolo has spent 3 years building trust. During a routine meeting, he produces his own fake key, asking if he's holding it correctly. The supervisor examines it under magnification for 3 seconds, enough for Notarbartolo's hidden camera to photograph the real key. 8 attempts and thousands of euros later, they possess a perfect duplicate. But the combination changes weekly. Notarbartolo installs a camera above the vault door, transmitting to a device hidden in a fire extinguisher. For weeks, they record every combination entry. The perfect night, February 15th, 2003, a long weekend when security operates on reduced schedules. Diamond merchants travel to international shows. The district lies quieter than usual. 11:47 p.m. Notarbartolo uses his legitimate key card to enter through the main entrance. Security cameras see nothing suspicious about a tenant working late. His crew moves through service tunnels mapped during 2 years of reconnaissance. First obstacle, thermal sensors. Tavano applies hairspray, freezing sensor surfaces for exactly 12 minutes. Electronic countermeasures disable magnetic field detectors. Camera feeds switch to recorded loops showing empty corridors. The massive vault door looms, 3 feet of hardened steel. Donorio unleashes algorithms probing for vulnerabilities. Finato works mechanical systems, his fingers reading vibrations through steel. The combination lock requires navigating 100 million sequences, but Finato understands manufacturing tolerances create subtle variations. Sequence complete, he whispers. 17 separate locking mechanisms disengage. The door swings open. The treasure chamber. 160 safe deposit boxes line the vault walls, each containing fortunes. Box after box reveals lifetime accumulations of wealth. Diamond merchants' retirement funds, jewelry collections assembled across generations. 120 boxes opened, Finato reports. They work for exactly 4 hours and 17 minutes. Electronic countermeasures reverse their effects. Hairspray evaporates without trace. Camera feeds return to live monitoring. By sunrise, $100 million has vanished into channels that convert stolen goods into untraceable wealth. The fatal error. The plan was perfect, the execution flawless. They had beaten unbeatable security systems. But success breeds carelessness. Ferdinando Finato makes a decision that will haunt him forever. Rather than following evidence disposal protocols, he stops along a rural road and dumps a plastic bag. The bag sits for 3 days until a farmer notices the litter. His complaint puts the bag in trained investigators' hands. Inside, DNA samples, fingerprints, handwritten notes describing security systems that could only come from someone with intimate target knowledge. The investigation explodes into an international manhunt. DNA evidence identifies Finato within weeks. Financial records expose unusual spending patterns. Notarbartolo's business facade crumbles under scrutiny. The downfall. Perfect crime becomes perfect disaster. Leonardo Notarbartolo falls first, arrested at his Turin home while eating breakfast. Belgian authorities present extradition papers detailing forensic evidence. Ferdinando Finato follows, captured at a safe house with diamond cutting equipment matching stolen items. Pietro Tavano attempts fleeing to South America but falls to international police cooperation. Only Elio Dionorio remains free, disappearing into criminal networks. Notarbartolo, 10 years in prison. The others, 5 years each. The mysterious King of Keys was never caught. To this day, Notarbartolo claims he was hired by a mysterious partner and the heist was insurance fraud, but authorities found no evidence of any partner. The greatest diamond heist in history remains largely unsolved. $95 million in diamonds still missing somewhere in the world. And somewhere out there, the King of Keys walks free, his identity unknown. The lesson remains. In the world of perfect crimes, perfection is the enemy of success. One plastic bag, one careless moment. The difference between legend, Byzantine, and prison.